Okay, in the last video I showed you the SFC and DISM commands to repair issues that Windows might be having with general running. If those fail to solve the problem, there is another step which is built into Windows 11, 23H2 and 24H2, which is the ability to do an in-place upgrade, which is essentially a repair installation of Windows 11 without losing any of your data or applications. The computer should come back looking exactly like it did beforehand. In the earlier versions and Windows 10, you generally needed to download or get hold of that current release of Windows 10 and install it from a USB stick from inside Windows, and that would cure it. Windows 11 has added a feature which allows you to do it from inside Windows. It's also a good technique to use if you are getting update issues. If your updates are continuously failing, then using a repair installation can solve the problem where everything else fails. So to get this running, we go to the Start button and we click Settings, System, scroll down to Recovery, and there you can see we have this Fix Problems Using Windows Update, which reinstall your current version of Windows. Your apps, files and settings will be preserved. So I'll click Reinstall now, and that obviously tells you what it's going to do, and then click OK. If you want to just walk away from this, you can tick the automatically restart my PC button, but for me, I tend to like to know what's going on. The process can take a long time because it's got to download Windows first and then install it. So I would be reckoning for an average computer and an average decent speed broadband connection, you're probably looking about an hour and a half or thereabouts to complete the process. So I'm going to click OK on that. And first of all, you'll see Windows Update is running the checking for updates, and this will grab the install file, which will show Windows 11 24H2 in this case, and then repair version or something like that. So I'm just going to pause the recording while it does that, because it could take a little while to hunt. Ooh. Oh, look at that. It's even found an update for the antivirus. How spiffing. So I'm just going to push the pause button on the recording. Okay, so you joined the action. It was about 25% gone with the installation, so it didn't take very long to download in this case. But yes, the installation bit can take quite a while to complete. I would say probably 15 to 30 minutes, maybe longer on depending on the speed of your computer and your broadband connection and all sorts of other factors. So we'll let that get on with it, and we'll pick up the action when it's just about to complete. Right, okay, so the update is now installed. Just needs a restart, which should cure any problems that are left over. So I'm going to press the Restart Now button, and off we go. And this can take a little while, but it shouldn't be too long. Maybe a couple of minutes, maybe a little bit longer. So we'll just let it go through this, and we should see working on updates. Yeah, Windows can sometimes feel like watching paint dry. There we go, updates are underway. So we'll just let this complete. go from there. Okay. So it's nearly there. It's only done one restart. And what we should get is it just goes straight to the login screen when it's finished this. Always find with a major Windows update, if it can get past 90%, you're okay. If there's a problem, it can stick at 90. And there we go. So it's got to the login screen. And then, just like when you set up a new computer or apply a feature update, it goes through all this screen. And you'd like to think it would only take a few minutes. There we go, almost there. And there we go, back to the desktop. And what I typically do after the repair has occurred is go to settings and then look for Windows Update and click the check for updates button just to see if there's anything else that needs to be installed, and in this case it's all fine. So there you go. If your computer is not working properly, DISM and SFC haven't cured the problem, then if you've got Windows 11, 23H2 or 24H2, you can use a built-in update to repair the computer. And so I hope you found that useful and interesting. If so, please click the like button and consider subscribing. And thank you for watching.